Here's a view from the elevators. Got the pool over there. Come sit outside. There's the pool. Pool looks like it goes up to about 6 feet. That's nice. It's not shallow. You can also sit out here and look at the boats. There's the front desk. More seating over there. Grab and go food is over there. You can get like sandwiches and crap. We got 2 bacon, egg, and cheeses and a fruit platter, and it was $43. So don't recommend unless you're very hungry. There's also a microwave. You wanna run out of bites? I got bites. It's been raining. So I took a nap and I set my alarm to get up like a little bit before 3 o'clock because I heard that that's what time they come downstairs to the lobby at the Hilton Marina Hotel, and you can line up to start checking in for transportation. But I was like super tired, so I took a minute. So I got down there maybe like a minute after 3, and there was already a line formed and they were already set up. So I would suggest getting there maybe like, you could get there at 3. But if you don't want to wait on the line, maybe a few minutes earlier than that. It didn't take that long. It took like 20 minutes or so. There weren't that many people. It was like maybe 3 or 4 people in front of me, but it took like 20 minutes. There was 3 people at the table. Anyway, they ask you your room number and your name so that they can write everything down. They let you know more information when you get to the next person. So we got the Cruella bus, which is funny because I was watching Cruella on the way down here. And they tell you all the information that you need to know. And for us, we are going to be meeting downstairs at 10. They took our room number so that they know where to go to pick up our luggage. They said to leave the luggage behind the door, and they'll probably be up around 8 o'clock. Now, we've stayed at the Marriott, and they usually came like around 8:30, 9 o'clock. So this is very early, but we don't have to actually be in the lobby until 10. And anything we want them to not touch must stay on the bed so that they know not to take it. So yeah, that's what the information was. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Yeah, it says meet at 10 and the bus leaves at 10:20. And the line was getting so long behind us, but it doesn't look like they changed the boarding group. So when I checked in, we had boarding group 4, I believe. So I'm guessing it just stays that way. When we stayed at the Marriott, if we got boarding group 4, they usually changed it to 3. They wrote it on the paper with the character beforehand. But Marriott usually does their check-in the morning of. Where here they start in the afternoon, and I heard the woman say that they'll be there until 7. So I guess they get there a little bit before 3 and they're there till 7 p.m. and then they show up again the next morning. So just in case you don't get here by then. Yeah, it's just really simple. You just fill out everything and you meet downstairs in the lobby, and that's it. Simple. All right, it smells like burning rubber out here, but the storms have passed. It stormed a whole bunch. And again, that's the Omni over there, that tall one. That's the convention center. And then there's the port, where hopefully we see the ship in the morning. And it's pretty nice out. It's a little chilly. Like a nice breeze. It's definitely not hot. It's definitely not humid at all. So, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Alright, so we're not that high up, so we can't really see the full ship, and I missed it coming in. But if you look closely over the building, there is the top of it, and there's a rainbow over there in the distance. Alright, we're in room 602, and here is the bathroom. Nice mirror, sink, there's a hair dryer, got this nice bathroom, shower, and here are the Crabtree products. It's a rain head shower, and there's also a body piece as well. I saw a lot of people complaining because there are barnyard doors. They're okay, didn't bother me for the one night. Across here is a closet, and there's a rack for your luggage. Wait, down here. Got an ironing board, a few hangers, and way back there, you gotta stick your hand all the way back there because there's no door, is the iron. And you got the safe, and then you got a few shelves, nothing crazy. Okay, and up top you got space. Coming into the room, got this little tiny table here, space for luggage on the floor, and then this is a connecting room, so you have space and a full-length mirror, 2 double beds with some nice artwork, nice sized TV. Inside of this cabinet you can pull out some coffee, and they're in these packets here. And they have Coffee Mate and different sugars and stirs and holders and whatnot. Nothing on the bottom one. They've got drawers. So, decent size, I guess. And then there's a refrigerator right here. So, there's a microwave downstairs if you need that. There's a table with 1 chair. And of course we have our wraparound balcony out here. There's this very old looking alarm clock and the phone that doesn't work. And then there's another drawer down here. 2 lights. Alright, so we are waiting for our luggage to be picked up. I think it's about 8:05 or 8:10. They haven't come yet, but there is a lot of people in this hotel with a lot of bags, so it makes sense. As far as staying here goes, the beds were comfortable, the pillows, my neck was kind of hurting. We tried to call like the front desk, but the phone wasn't working. I don't know if it's like hooked up. I hear no dial tone, press buttons, it doesn't work. So there is that. We tried to go get ice. The ice machine down the hall was not producing any ice, so couldn't get ice. And other than that, it was a pretty good stay. Shower was cool, pressure was fine. So we're just waiting for them to pick up the bags. Instead of eating downstairs, because yesterday I did a grab and go because we missed breakfast, and 2 bacon, egg, and cheese and like a fruit cracker cheese platter came out to $43. So we ordered dinner in last night. I think I had like duck wings and truffle parmesan french fries, and they had chicken tenders and french fries and a Cuban sandwich, I think. And this morning I ordered some breakfast like Wendy's, because the buffet downstairs, I think it's $33 for adults, $20 or $22 for kids, and I think the Continental or something is $20. So there's no point in having all of that when we're about to go get lunch on the ship in the next few hours. So just a quick bite is good. So just waiting. Look, they're putting all the luggage inside for the Disney cruise. Alright, this is the waiting area. They have Chippendale and Cruella buses, I guess.